Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on Litecoin. We will take a look at the 4-hour time frame. Before I get started, I do want to note that I do own Litecoin from the long perspective, so just keep that in mind as I go through the video. Real quick, what do I mean by 4-hour in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 4 hours. So while this here may look like a few weeks worth of time, it's actually just the past few days broken down into 4-hour time slices. I like to do this time frame. I think it's a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. As I speak, some very interesting stuff going on, and I say that because remember, crypto markets are open 24 hours a day, so depending on when you watch this video, the chart may look a little different, but that's why I want to kind of just focus on some of these broader term levels, and that way, no matter when you come back to look at the chart, you'll still be able to see, kind of where the chart stands relative to some of these key levels. And that first key level has everything to do with the pink line right here, which is that famous 200 period simple moving average. Even if you have just a basic understanding of charts, I'm sure you've heard of the 200 period, and you know that when the prices blow it, it does tend to act as resistance, and that's exactly what's occurred here several times over the weekend. Price fell below it right there, and then try to get above it there, rejected, a couple more times, rejected right there. However, this is what now brings about the very interesting dynamic that's occurring right now, is that the price is actually up above that pink line. So going forward over the next 24 hours, and like I said, even if you watch this, several hours from now, the first question to be asking yourself is, well, where does the price still stand relative to the pink line? If the price is still up above it, that's a good sign from a bullish perspective. If the price is falling back below it, I'm not going to say the entire chart's ruined or anything, but yeah, that's not the greatest thing, to see the price, that's falling back below that pink line. But again, as I, talk right now, the bulls have broken up above it. The bulls are quite a bit of ways up above it. So let's see if the price, like I said, can stay up above that pink line there. Now, in the event the price does not hold above it, so maybe you come back and you see that the price is not up above that pink line anymore, the next level to keep an eye on from a support standpoint is right here at this area right there. I'm not going to assign a value to that, but that's basically kind of this little uptrend line that started to form since the price, this nasty move here, bounced up, pulled back. But on the key part here on this pullback was that the pullback was not as deep. So because it wasn't as deep, that allowed these higher lows to be built, and now you can put this trend line into place, or if you want to picture these as stair steps, there are now some stair steps that are being built in the shorter term. So like I said, ideally speaking, yeah, you want to see this price stay above that pink line, but if you watch this several hours from now and it's not above the pink line, well, the next question is, well, where's the price relative to the trend line right here? Is it still up above it? I mean, if the price is broken down through there, so it's below 135, that would not be a good sign for the bulls. That would be a very bearish sign. But those are definitely the two key levels to watch going forward. And then finally, from a resistance standpoint, if this movement is going to continue, the current key battleground is all about that pink line right there, which is the 50 period simple moving average. And you can see that's exactly where the price has been rejected from so far. So, I mean, if you come back and watch this and the price is well above that purple line, well, then at that point in time, the bulls are doing very well because they continue to break levels of resistance. From more so a big picture point of view, next overall level of resistance, not until right up here at this red line, and that sits at 165. So all in all, nice bounce is underway. Let's see if the bulls can build upon this momentum or not. One of the biggest questions that I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.